What's going on, everybody? This is Jack here with ITRBoxing. I'm here with overall just one of the best people in boxing. He's our former Marine, former world champion, now turned commentator, Jamel Herring. So first of all, Jamel, thanks for your time. How are you doing today?
Thank you, man. Thank you for your patience. I see you waiting, bro. Yeah. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys' patience, though. Yeah. Man. Thank you for being out here, man.
No problem. So obviously, you know, we got a big card here, a lot of young talent. So obviously, you're a commentator with Top Rank 2, former Top Rank fighter. What's it like, you know, for Top Rank to have all these young talents all on one card?
It's a great thing because, especially for me being commentating, it's like you get to watch these, you know, younger fighters grow and develop, and you get to see it up close and personal, you know, night in and night out. So it's great that you know, Top Rank is reloading their gun really and bringing in more fresher talent rather than you know, older, you know, veterans, and so it's a good thing.
Yeah. So obviously you've been in the ring with Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
Someone like Yoshino, obviously a lot of people aren't giving him a chance. But what would you think? If there's one thing that he could focus on to kind of give Shakur problems, what do you think it should be?
It's his activity and pressure. Because you know, Shakur is a fighter who likes to take his time and just you know, surgically do his thing in the ring. But I think if you stay in his face, because I mean, if you go back, you've been looking like at the Valdez fight. You know, Valdez tried to constantly just keep applying smart pressure and keep Shakur busy. You got to keep a fighter like that busy, because if you let a masterful boxer like Shakur, you know, think and play chess, he's always going to get you every time.
Yeah. So obviously Jared Anderson in the co-main event, he's facing George Arias, who's an undefeated, a slick boxer. So. Right. What do you think? I think it's an interesting matchup. So, do you think do you think Arias could cause some problems that Jared hasn't seen so far in his pro career?
It's the heavyweight division. I think anybody has a chance at heavyweight division. I mean, we can go back to do our homework. Hasim Rahman, Lennox Lewis, the first fight. You know, Lennox Lewis was really doing well in that fight, and until he took boom, one punch. So you always got to be on your P's and Q's and cautious at the heavy division. So I think anybody has a chance in that division. Of course, I'm going to lean to Jared, because Jared comes with a full package, you know, besides just a punch. But again, you always got to be sharp. You can't underestimate anyone in that division.
Yeah, and then obviously we have Keyshawn Davis fighting Anthony Yiggett. Yiggett's a former title challenger, and obviously he beat Sandor Martin before, which is a win that has certainly aged well. So for Keyshawn, somebody with 7 fights, obviously we know he's got the amateur pedigree, but what do you think has allowed him, besides the pedigree, to step up in class this early in his career?
This is basically going back to how we spoke about in the beginning of the interview about these younger talent growing. This is basically another growing point for Keyshawn Davis, meaning, like I say, he's only got 7 fights, but again, he's going in there with tough challenges, veteran fighters, and not just veteran fighters who are passing, like guys who are still active, like you said, has great wins under their resume as well. So I think it's a good test. I know Keyshawn say he's gonna get him in the 3rd round, but I give his opponent a lot more credit than that. Yiggett is not a slouch, he's not a pushover.
Yeah, but he did obviously right after that he went back and said, okay, I'll give you maybe fifth, 6th round.
But again, it's all about, you know, pushing and promoting the fight. But I think it's a good test for Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah, but obviously, you know, we have a lot of great fights on the schedule. It's a really stacked kind of quarter we have for boxing. Is there one fight that really sticks out to you, being the best fight on the schedule that we have coming up?
The best fight on the schedule right now, I believe, is happening this month, which is Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia, and then follow that up with Devin Haney and Lomachenko. So it's a lot of fights to be happy about if you're a boxing fan. And then again, a lot of these cards are being stacked with great potential future contenders and champions as well. So that's what I like to see in boxing. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of us focus on one big fight that's not made. But again, like I said, for instance, like Crawford Spence, we all wanted that fight for years. But again, I always say, don't let that take away from what's going on now with all the other great fights that's happening. So give credit to respect to the fights that are being made, and just appreciate it and enjoy it.
Yeah, without a doubt. So one last question too. So obviously you had retired before, then I saw some tweets recently about how you can still make 130.
I mean, look at me.
You're looking great.
I'm not that type of fighter who just leaves the ring and just leaves everything there. Like, I know I still stay in the gym. Don't get me wrong. I'm still in the gym because, you know, boxing, like, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, especially if you love and respect it, which I do. I give it the because boxing has done so much for me. But so I still go to the gym. I still stay around for, like, commentating. I manage fighters, and the list goes on. So I'm always involved with boxing, no matter what. But again, I mean, it can happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can definitely happen again. My team thought if I do want to come back, it'd probably be the summertime. And that's why I'm still staying in the gym, staying in shape, keeping the weight down. And my main thing is for me is to show the younger fighters that I can still be disciplined and make the weight. Because you see a lot of these kids, I have never missed weight a day in my life, well, in my career. So that's my main thing, is to prove that, you know, with hard work and discipline, you can still do whatever you want. For me, for the most part, no one gave me a real chance to become a world champion, and you've seen how I've done and defended my title proudly. So I just love proving people wrong, and just want to also give people that may doubt themselves. Just look at my story. I've been counted out time in, time out, and here I am.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. So thank you for your time. Obviously,
No problem,
you guys heard it here. The door is still open. We may or may not see Jamel Herring in the near future. Thank you for your time, man.